set forth in AB 32, Governor Brown has set an additional 80% reduction goal from 1990 levels by the year 2050. So we have a ways to go, and we're making progress, and it's a challenge for us, just as we've heard from everybody else today. We're currently updating a scoping plan, which is a public document that we first put out in 2008 to say, how do we meet these goals that AB 32 set forth? This new document, which will be out by the end of this year, is an update to that, saying, have we met those goals? How can we improve our programs? Where are we? Do we need new programs? So that won't be out until the end of the year. I believe the draft will be out shortly for public comment. But I invite any and all of you to look through that and see kind of the lessons we've learned, the challenges that we still face. Now on to the Cap and Trade program. This program is designed to kind of backfill the other programs that assist California achieve the AB 32 goal of reducing statewide greenhouse gas emissions. It sets an aggregate declining cap on the amount of greenhouse gases that can be emitted by all the entities that are covered by our program, which are mostly large emitters, and it allows those covered entities to trade in emissions allowances and other compliance instruments like offset credits, each of which are equal to 1 metric ton of greenhouse gas equivalent, of carbon dioxide equivalent. This program covers 85% of our economy in the state of California, including most of our industrial, electric, and transportation fuel sectors. So it covers almost everybody in California. This cap declines each year, which means that covered entities need to reduce their own emissions directly, or they can compete for allowances and other compliance instruments available on the market. These covered entities will be required to register with ARB, report their emissions each year. They've been doing this since 2008, and have their emissions verified by an independent third-party verifier. The covered entities must comply with record-keeping and very stringent trading rules on the market, verification requirements, and other requirements. To date, we've held 4 auctions in the program. The next auction is scheduled for the middle of November. So we're happy that those have gotten out and running and are working very well. The program is designed to essentially provide flexibility to achieve a balance between environmental integrity, which is really our goal, but to do so in a way that reduces compliance costs. So we want to make sure that the environment and the economy are working hand in hand, but we designed the program to make sure there's that flexibility in place. Cap and Trade sets up a framework for a low-carbon economy, which complements other air quality and greenhouse gas programs in California, and provides the potential for leveraging these efforts more broadly via links with other partners. You heard earlier about the Western Climate Initiative from my colleague Benoit from Quebec. And actually ARB in Quebec will be linking, ARB approved a regulation in 2012 to link our emission system with the emission system of Quebec. I should actually say Quebec. And it's currently working with Quebec to make sure that the mechanics of this linkage can occur. So by January 1 of 2014, programs are set to be linked and instruments should be flowing back and forth. I'd like to touch briefly now on our domestic offset program. Thank you. As you may know, offsets are the same, they're equivalent to allowances in terms of what they're worth. There's 1 metric ton of emissions. And these are other compliance instruments that can be used by covered entities to meet their obligation based on their emissions they report to the ARB. Allowing offsets increases the supply of these instruments and therefore reduces the overall cost of the program. It also results in other co-benefits from the program in terms of where the offsets are coming from. The emission reductions result from activities that are not covered by the cap. So I mentioned earlier that the Cap and Trade program covers 85% of our economy. We can only seek offsets from sources that are not capped by the Cap and Trade program. This is the concept of additionality, part of the concept. Including offsets in the program supports the development of innovative projects, technologies in those sectors and in those areas that are not covered by the Cap and Trade regulation. And these sectors include the forest sector, and they play an important role in reducing emissions in California. Offset project emission reductions must meet the rigorous criteria that we're all familiar with from the UN process, but also codified in AB 32. They've got to be real, additional, permanent, verifiable, quantifiable, and enforceable. Offsets must result from the use, currently offsets must result from the use of ARB approved protocols, which essentially sets forth performance standards for projects, offset projects. We've adopted 4 offset protocols to date. These include U.S. forest management projects, urban forestry, dairy methane digesters, and projects that destroy ozone-depleting substances coming from the U.S. For purposes of this, the GCF conference, U.S. Forest Protocol credits reductions resulting from improved forest management activities, avoided deforestation, avoided conversion, and reforestation activities. Like the other protocols, it contains rigorous methods, reporting requirements, and verification requirements to ensure that the credits under the Forest Protocol meet the AB 32 criteria. We're currently considering a new protocol at our board next month in October. Actually, this month, it's already October. This is for the destruction of methane coming